Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Dutch RC channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. And what have I got for you today? Well, it is a product tip. Yeah, and what is it about? Well, you see these two boxes here. And I'm not sure if it's really very visible in the video. It's black on black. They contain Hobby King Turnigy Graphene lipos. Yeah. So that's nothing new. They've been around for quite a while, and actually I've done quite a few test review videos on graphene lipos in the past, quite a while back. Actually at the time they were released, more or less. So what's up with this? Well, I'll show you what's up with this. These two contain the same lipos, so and if you are not familiar with these graphene lipos, they have a nice magnetically closed box. Cool, quite luxurious, and they come packaged in this velvet-like pouch. Cool stuff. Yeah, you don't see a lot of lipos come in such elaborate packaging, I think. But that's not everything. That's true for all graphene lipos. Hey, they actually look completely different than the ones I already have. I've got a lot of graphene lipos, by the way. Really, maybe 50 or 60 or maybe even more. So I am well familiar with graphene lipos. However, these have an ace up their sleeve. I'm sure you can actually see the difference here. I'll give you a few seconds. Can you? Yeah, this one has a protective foam bit over the XC60, obviously it's brand new. And this one is matte black, this is shiny black, but that's not a major difference. This lipo, an older one, quite an old one by the way, but it still works just fine, has a balance lead, yay, and obviously you need that to charge up the lipo. No balance lead. Yeah, that's a new type of graphene lipos from Hobby King / Turnigy. So yeah, sometimes you come across products such as this one and you think, why didn't I think of that? Now, I'm not a manufacturer, so I wouldn't have had to think of this, but this is very convenient. These are both, should be the same lipos, 1300 4S lipos. Typical lipos for FPV quadcopters, right? I'm sure you'd agree. Balance lead, it's always in the way. Sometimes they get caught by your propellers and it's always a hassle to strap them down. Yeah, you can. You run a Velcro strap over your lipo in the quadcopter, and but it's always a nuisance, to me at least. So, no balance lead. Yay, great idea. I was very happy to see these pop up at the Hobby King site. So obviously you do need to balance charge your lipo. So how is that accomplished? Well, you get a separate balance lead that you can simply, how does this actually work? Like so. There's a, I'm not sure if that's visible, there's a connector over here. Is that all? Yeah, that's the only connector. And you slot in this wire and then you have yourself a balance lead to charge up the lipo. Cool. You leave that cable at your charging station and you are not bothered by that balance lead while FPV flying or any other kind of FPV flying. By the way, I contacted Hobby King about these lipos. Now, these are the first ones to have this feature. And I think it's a good choice to first use this feature on these lipos. Again, this is a typical lipo you'd use for an FPV quadcopter, right? 1300 4S. But again, I contacted Hobby King to see if they'd have more lipos with this feature in the future, and they will. At this moment I don't know what sizes. You'll have to keep an eye on that. I will. But again, I'm glad at least the 1304S now has this feature. I'm glad to see that. Okay, I'm pretty sure the LiPo, the battery itself, is the same as the other graphenes. But regardless, why not try that? So we'll do 2 flights. One with the older 1304S and one with the one without the balance lead. Again, it's not a review or a test, but let's see if I can sense any difference. Here we go. Okay, in all the excitement of flying, I forgot to shoot a narration piece for my flights. Yeah, so what I did is I flew my self-built monster quad, this one over here. Capacity frame, DIS motors and ESCs. Yeah, this is a power quad and it pulls quite a lot of amps, which is great for a LiPo test, of course. Now, it's not that much of a LiPo test because the old graphenes and the new ones without balance leads will probably, well, I was actually expecting them to be the same, but this new one without the balance lead felt more powerful. Could have been me, I'm not sure. But this normal graphene was a fresh one, so a reasonably new one. And the second flight I flew this new graphene without the balance lead. And yeah, okay, so the main advantage is this balance lead absence. There's another benefit: if you crash you can't damage your balance lead either. On a normal LiPo you obviously can. So yeah, it did feel a little more powerful, but then again, I'd say they are more or less the same LiPos with the benefit of not having that balance lead, which is a great benefit in my opinion. I really hope to see more LiPos, more other sizes of LiPos with this feature. Great. Thank you very much for beginning. So peace out. If you have questions, hit me up a comment down below. Catch you on the next video. Bye bye. you.